Microneedling has been around for a long time, so what does it actually do? You have a lot of these at-home microneedling or derma rollers that are out there where you're kind of rolling on the skin and creating these little tiny channels in the skin and using it over and over again to see if you can stimulate some kind of collagen. But a medical grade process or medical grade microneedling is quite different. And so those have motors that help really cover the surface area with a nice dense area of those microchannels formed by the needles going into the skin. And what does this do? Like why would we do this? Why would we intentionally injure our skin with a device? So a lot of the research has found that large injuries are generally not good for the skin. So those include surgical procedures that cause scarring. But under a certain diameter of the injury, you actually can form micro injuries that actually generate collagen without scar tissue formation, which is how microneedling has come to be a very popular procedure. Because in general, if done correctly, it does not lead to scarring, although there are always exceptions to the rule. So when microneedling is done, what happens is you have thousands of little microchannels in the skin, presumably controlled to the depth that is preferred. And this depends on how someone's doing microneedling, how many passes they do, the depth that they do. But in those particular areas, you will generate a low injury cascade that causes a bunch of signaling molecules in the skin to basically recognize that the injury has occurred. So this generates a whole response to help you create new collagen, new elastin, and new skin tissue on the surface. This generally is a good thing. It stimulates the collagen, especially when the skin is dull or the turnover rate has slowed down. So this is why it's really good for generally not just treating particular scars or issues, but generally for prejuvenation or trying to get ahead of the aging process by stimulating collagen. So it's a very effective and very helpful way to do it. Usually the downtime is about 2 to 3 days of redness, although it does vary among individuals. And there is a small risk of infection. So really keeping the skin clean is important. During the time of its healing, the first couple of days, we also tell people to avoid irritating substances, retinols, benzoyl peroxides, exfoliants, because your skin as it's trying to heal, those things can actually impair the healing process. So just make sure that you're careful when you do introduce something to the skin has a wound or is open, that you do want to be really careful about the various skincare that you utilize. A secondary reason why microneedling is really helpful in various areas is that stimulation also brings additional blood vessels to the area. The blood vessel is a form of nourishment. It brings oxygen, it brings nutrients. It actually also helps take away metabolic waste. And so stimulating that can also be a secondary reason why microneedling has been helpful in the anti-aging process as well as treating injuries to the skin. Hope this was helpful. Please subscribe. We talk more about microneedling and radio frequency microneedling, another topic that's been very popular recently. So please subscribe.